Welcome back for another music review with the boys, Gino and Ricardo. Today's episode, we are reviewing Kenny Mason, Angelic Hellfire?
Angelic Hoodrat.
Angelic Hoodrat.
Supercut.
Angelic Hoodrat Supercut by Kenny Mason is what we are reviewing. It's an album that dropped in this year, 2021. 12 songs, about almost 40 minutes. I guess little introduction on Kenny Mason. He's born in Atlanta, Georgia, and he gained, I guess, a little success from a big hit or a big single called Hit back in August of 2019. But that's about as much as I know from him. He's still like a young guy, like 26 years old. First thought on this album, I was introduced by this album by a coworker. He sent it to me and was like, hey, check it out. Let me know what you think. And I saw the track list and I saw Denzel and Freddie, which like perked up my ears because I'm a fan of both. And I went straight to those two songs first. Yeah. And when I heard those two songs,
you didn't even know who he was or what?
Nah, not really.
Bro.
Like, you were telling me, you showed me that song, the Hit.
Yeah.
I really don't remember it.
I think we were in a drive somewhere, just threw it on. But that song, literally, I've had a few songs, like 2-3 songs, that out of nowhere in my algorithm, they just show up. I'm like, I don't know who this is. And then I hit on it, and it was fire. I hit on that hit.
Nah, it's a dope.
Now
it's a dope track.
But I heard that song. That was maybe I don't know, early 2020. If you said it dropped late 2019.
Yeah.
And then I heard a few songs after that, and then now you're the one that recommended this album. His sound is not at all what I thought it was gonna be, especially compared to that hit song.
It's completely different.
You saw how much of a banger that was. Do you know anything about his previous album, the Angelic Hoodrat?
No, I don't.
I've seen a little thing right up on him. I don't know. He dropped that album, and then because I guess a lot of the song topics where it's about, Angelic Hoodrat being on the streets and the hood. I guess he just had so many ideas that he just made
another one.
The deluxe version just became a full other album. So we're listening to the deluxe version, but it's all completely new songs.
Yeah, the whole thing is completely new songs. I haven't gone back because I've been mainly kind of focusing on this album. But after this, I probably will listen to the original Angelic Hoodrat, and just to see how that is, because I want to know if he's on this, I don't know, this different approach as he is with this one.
Yeah, I haven't heard it either, but from what it seems like, it's like the same approach, same energy, same whatever this is. Yeah, because I don't know how I felt throughout this whole list, man. There's so many fusions of different sounds within this.
There is.
Somewhere it works, somewhere I'm appreciating, like, oh man, he's trying this and that. But to me, there's some songs that just don't work. Some parts that it doesn't work.
So he does have like a mixed fusion of like, I guess rock. I don't know what else genre. I just say rock because rock seems like such a broad term. But you hear guitars and like these instruments, and where he's sometimes he's not rapping, he's more of like singing, and I wouldn't necessarily like say like it's punk. I don't even know what I don't
know what it is, but it sounds like some
like
early,
alternative,
some early 2000s fucking punk.
Yeah,
pop,
like it's
punk,
like pop rock, alternative rock, that type of style. I do hear it, but yeah, like I do feel the same way. The album is kind of all over the place. It feels like every song is literally different. One minute he's rapping, and it has like this, kind of like a bangerish beat. But then like the next song, it's just this rock kind of fusion. Sometimes there's even like the instrumentals are like very like different, like I guess like rock or like slow.
Yeah, they're very different.
And sometimes he's just rapping over it. It's I don't know. It is a I wouldn't say a strange album. It is a different listen, but there's songs I do like and songs I wouldn't care, especially towards the end. Towards the end of it, it loses the momentum for me at least, where I'm not the biggest fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more so like the beginning of the album, and I guess like after Play Ball, where like Pup, Titan, Breathe Again, like
You don't fuck with those?
I think they're cool. Like
Honestly, all right. This dude, from the first time that I heard him with that hit song, I was like, he sounds like Jid to me.
yeah, no, I see it.
Throughout this album, there's so many parts where I'm like, that's like a crappy version of a Jid song, like that song for show. I don't care about that song at all. It like only because it's the beat so simple, the flow so simple. It's just like a.
I do like the second version of For Show because it's like he has a beat switch up.
Yeah.
The first part of it I don't care for, but whenever he does the beat switch up, I do like that beat. And I do like his flow, like the energy that he's going along with the beat. But that's about it. I don't really care for the first part of it.
It was hard for me to get into because I didn't fuck with the first song that it started off with.
Yeah, the first song, 43, I'm not the biggest fan of that, yeah.
It's all right, but it was too many features. Like, it was like, had like rock vibes, but also like weird. This is how I wrote it, like rock, psychedelic, hip hop hybrid. That's how it felt like through the song. And like, I don't know if it was good.
Yeah, it's a weird way to start the album, but maybe he's letting you know like this is gonna be a different listen for you.
Yeah, and then that
people.
43, I don't know, I didn't get too much into the lyrics, but it's got to be some sort of meaning, whatever. And then the second song, then that's when it picks up a little bit because it's just a typical trap beat.
Yeah,
some loud bass and 808s and it's all right. To me, it's all right. Like I said, to me, that's one of those where it's like, all right, that's another Jid knockoff. But I did like some part in his verse where he just has like some pretty dope ass fucking like rhythm.
Yeah, his flow on it. Yeah. I do like his flow. Like he does have really, really good flow throughout the album. But yeah, I like that song. Re, is that what it's called?
Re, like Rihanna. Apologetic, something like that. But man, favorite song of the album, no doubt, is the feature with Denzel Curry. Like you told me about it, I was like, he has a song with Denzel. I'm like, what? And then it's not even like, man, like the beat is like you wouldn't even expect him to rap on this. It sounds like a very happy hip hop beat, like this whole album sounded to me like other people's songs. Do you ever listen to Amine? Like it sounds like an Amina type beat.
It probably is. He just typed it in on YouTube.
And even his singing like on this sounds like it too. But I'm not gonna like that part where like the Kenny's
the second verse.
Yeah, his second verse where his verse goes into Denzel.
Hell yeah. No, because the way he starts it off with the hook, whatever. It's pretty catchy. And then he starts it with his first verse. And it's a very just slow kind of pace. And then, but on his second verse, he speeds it up, and he's just like, oh, like his flow is like dope. And he does 8 bars or so, and then Denzel just comes in and matches up with his flow and everything. And Denzel just kills it, like
he does, anything he does.
I feel like Denzel had the best verse on the entire album, and that's not knocking from Kenny. Goddamn, Denzel just fucking killed it. I mean, Kenny. He wasn't really rapping like this on the entire album anyways, but it's such a good track though. Mm-hmm. Like I don't know, the way they bounce ideas off and how they flow together, it just sounded really good. So
yeah, man, like Kenny Mason, I think his name's getting around the hip hop scene because he's got a song with Denzel. He's on the other song with Jid and IDK, which are both like I guess rapper spitters, right? And
you know what? I could see him also being compared to like an IDK in a sense too.
Yeah. Yeah, even IDK, I've been seeing more around him. Like he's just never had like that big breakthrough, but he's around there. Might still happen.
Yeah.
Isn't he dropping? I think he's dropping another one. I don't know.
Who, IDK? He already
No.
dropped one.
Right, like just recently.
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago.
There you go. We're not talking about IDK, but dude, I mean, your other favorite song has got to be the one with Freddie Gibbs, right?
That one's a cool track. It's crazy because that's the most played song on the entire album, which is crazy. But I mean, Freddie is a big name. But when I hear that, it's such a crazy song because the beat.
You've heard that sample before?
I can't think of it.
No? Oh, I like that little sample.
Yeah,
It sounds like a very Freddie Gibbs song to me.
It does. It sounds very Freddie Gibbs, and that's what makes even this album even like weird. Not weirder,
that's
but
like you mean they're like, yeah, it goes into like the super soulful Freddie Gibbs beat after coming from Pup. Pup was, what was that song about? Like
oh no, it comes from For Show.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure. That's the song I'm telling you. Like, I don't care for.
But
then that was like a trap banger, and then goes into the soulful hip hop beat.
Yeah, we're like, it's nothing crazy. It's just a very laid back kind of soulful track, and yeah, it's a pretty good. And I like Freddie. I mean, of course, kills it as well. But like his flow on it, I do like Freddie's flow on it. He switches it up. But then what's even crazy, you go from that song. Then you go to Play Ball, where it's like this.
That's my least favorite song.
Really? I kind of fuck. I actually really do like it. Like, I like that song.
Like, it doesn't make sense, like, the lyrics to the type of singing that they're doing. Like this very punk rock. But,
I feel like it's catchy. Like,
it is, I don't know. It sounds like the type of music fucking MGK is dropping right now.
That's what I was like thinking. I was like, yeah, this sounds like like an MGK kind of style. And I was like, I don't think at first I was like, do I like this or do I dislike it? And the more I kept listening to it, I'm like, it's catchy, and I'm like, I'm kind of fucking with it.
Well,
and it's short. It's less than 3 minutes, so I'm just like, it gets to the point and dip.
I still don't like it, but I appreciate the trying it out. Because, throughout hip-hop, there's been a lot of them that try to mix rock with hip-hop.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne. Who else is in there? Whoever. Lil Wayne didn't do a great job. I don't think...
Don't hate on Rebirth.
Well, I'm not even trying to get there. Like, I'm just saying, like a lot of these artists, like... Because I read on this one, like, some of his influences, he's talking about hip-hop. But also, like it says some of his big influences, like Coldplay and... Smashing Pumpkins, My Bloody Valentines, and Deftones.
Oh, okay. Okay, now I see the...
So you see, like, people, like, like, nowadays, all these people are going to grow up with just all kinds of music all the time. So it's going to affect them in the way they want to mix these genres and shit.
That's good, because I didn't know who his rock influence or, like, where that influence was coming from.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't, like, look that up, but I was wondering, like, I wonder who he's influenced in that realm.
He produces, too, right? Like, there's a couple of songs that he produced himself on this album.
Oh, wow, cool.
Like, Play Ball, produced by Julian Cruz and Kenny Mason.
That's dope. I didn't know he also does production.
I wouldn't even think he got production on this one. I saw it somewhere else. Yeah, I still don't fuck with the song, but like I'm telling you, like he's trying this rock hip hop. I mean, the part that I don't like, I appreciate the trying different sounds. To me, this sounds like a mixtape on Spotify, right? Just a bunch of different sounds, like what they would do. But apparently, this is like his first like a commercial album.
What about the album from last year?
Well, from what I saw, what I read, it was like an interview. He just said, I don't know. They asked him how come he didn't name it on the last one, but he said because he felt like on this album it felt more organic and more, I don't know, he was more proud of this one. I'm like, all right.
Maybe just taking more risk on this one.
I mean, I guess. I mean, it's his music. He wanted it. He made it how he wanted it. To me, it just seems like he's just experimenting right now. Like not having found his sound yet.
Yeah, I do hear that. Like, I do want to see where he's going to go from here. And, like, kind of what's going to be his sound. Like, I mean, I don't want to put him into a box where this is, like, his only lane. But here, yeah, he's just trying too many, like...
I don't think so, because I'm telling you, when I heard Hit, I thought that was going to be his sound. Like
maybe his next album he's gonna be different. Maybe he's not gonna do this, or maybe he will do a little bit of it, but like experiment with other forms of music and maybe make it even sound better. Not that saying that this doesn't sound good. It's just like, I don't know, like maybe these are like, he has very short songs, 2-3 minutes. Maybe he makes it more into like a ballad, or I don't know, like kind of like a Kanye West where he, it's all very orchestrated and whatnot.
Who knows? Now everybody just makes super short songs.
But yeah,
but dude, that song Pup. There we go, another beat switch up, because that's the one that starts like all.
I do like it.
All chopped and screwed, right?
Yeah.
Like, dum. I like that part, but then it also mixes like it's got like elements of like metal with some trap going at the same time. I'm like, I don't like that part. There's too much going on in that song.
Yeah, the second part.
Yeah.
Of the like, once the beat switches up, I don't care for it. I think the first part.
Yeah,
sounds
the first
dope.
part. Yeah,
it's like, the second part where I'm just like, because at first I didn't even know, because I would just let this play. I always thought that was just another song until I looked. I was like, oh shit, this is still the same song. Yeah.
But you said around there you start losing
yeah,
interest?
after like Pup, like Titan, Breathe Again, like they kind of just, for me, like I get it, because the album kind of like takes a dip where it's a bit more slower now, and and that's cool and all, but like I don't know, I don't think I was like really, I guess you have to be in that mood just to how it like sounds, and I think they sound good, but like
I think
maybe for me I just wasn't really feeling it,
dude.
Not till like Forever, like his last 2 songs I do like, Forever and Storm, but like from Pup to Apartment, that's
Apartments was a very just okay song, but I love that song Titan. It grew on me more than I would thought. To me, that's where I see him like branching out on his sound, because to me that sound was like him, like yeah man, just the way the instrumental just starts off by just like some guitar leads, and the beat just builds up, and then there's some parts where he's just rapping like on the strings, and man, I love that song. It's a long song.
I think that's probably like his longest song.
Yeah,
it's like 5.5 minutes.
Yeah, like you said, that's to me that's like where you were talking about making the beat like dreamy, and it's mostly instrumental. He just raps a couple verses in that whole 6-minute song.
Yeah, no, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, but like I guess I just go through so much beforehand where I don't know, you feel weird, at least for me.
Yeah.
By the time I get there, like I do think it's a good track, but like I don't know, like I think how the album is sequenced, maybe it was different. I would like it, I guess, more in a sense, but I just feel like how it's just sequenced. It's just it brings down the mood for me, but it's a good track.
Yeah, I mean, around that part where you say you lost interest, same thing on Breathe Again and Partners, and then Forever is a pretty good beat. I really like the drums throughout the whole beat. I like his delivery, in a way he sounded to me like Denzel Curry when he was like rapping. Like, hear it again, you'll see it, like the way he's delivering. I'm like, man, I'm just hearing him sound like everybody, but maybe I'm tripping.
But I do like how he ended Storm. I think that's a pretty good closer. I do like that track a lot. But I'm looking forward to see what he does next. I'm gonna go back and listen to his previous Angelic Hoodrat and see how that sounds and see what's different from this. And and see what else he's gonna do if he drops another album, mixtape, single. I'm looking forward for it. See where he goes. See where his artistic takes him.
He'll be on my radar, but I'm gonna give this a 2 out of 6. It's all over the place, man. And then I'm saving some songs. There's some good songs in here, but nah.
Yeah, I'm saying 2 out of 6. Yeah, there's some songs I like.
He
but
definitely's got talent, and I know he's gonna come out with some dope shit in the future. But
yeah, I see the talent, but this album is I don't know, it was just okay for me, but I'm glad to still check it out and still listen to him. And now he's got my radar. Like, he's on my radar. I am excited to see what else he does. But
I feel like a younger generation than us probably would think this shit bumps. I don't know.
yeah, they probably appreciate the sound and
Yeah.
what they're doing. I mean, the coworker who sent it to me was a younger guy.
Yeah.
And he told me, he was just like, this is like the text message he sent me. He was just like, yo, he's changed. He's created a whole new style of music. And I listened to it. I was like, no, he didn't. But I understand from his young point of view, this is new to him.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but nah, I'm glad to give this a listen and see where he goes from here.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, thank y'all for checking out. Make sure y'all subscribe to Open Bar Pod. Yeah, we got a podcast as well. So be on the lookout for that and be on the lookout for more music reviews.